Hello everyone, my name is Swastik Padsarkar, and the problem that we are going to solve today is of lead code number 2 problem adding two numbers. Previously we had seen a problem that was two sum problem where we were meant to find two pairs of number. Adding those number we would find a target value, and we were supposed to return indices. Now the problem next is adding two numbers, that is problem number 2 in lead code, where we need to add two numbers into a linked list. Problem statement, which says you are given two non-empty linked list representing two non-negative integers. The digits are stored in reverse order and each of their nodes contains a single digit. Add the two numbers and return the sum as a linked list. You may assume two numbers do not contain any leading zeros except the number 0 itself. You need to approach it very clearly. Two numbers given are 2, 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, whose digits are embedded into a node. So summation of 5 plus 2 gives us 7, 6 plus 4 gives us 10, and carry over of 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh, the normal addition we do uh, is pretty from right to left, but while traversing into a linked list we moved from left to right. Now, before moving towards solving a problem, let me describe you this code, which is anonymous. A linked list is like life, you can only move forward one node at a time, but every connection matters. This is uh, the quote that signifies whenever we move forward and meet any new person, we introduce each other with himself or herself, but uh, the experience we carry when we meet those people matters the most, because we can only focus on one person at a time and grab the perspective deeply, that can enhance our understanding and make us capable of taking good decisions that can add a more meaning to our life. Now, moving towards problem and solving it, we are given uh, a method named add two numbers having the type as list node. Now, this list node is nonetheless than a class, because a class is a user defined data structure, or more of a user defined data type, where we can create a data type of our own specifications, like integer, char, float, boolean, byte, short, int, long. These all are primitive type of data type, whereas user defined data types are like arrays, files, linked list, class. So by using this class, we can implement uh, the data type that we want. Here node is created, and we can see in this linked list we are going to store integer value, and the pointer that points to the upcoming is next. And also a good constructor is created here, this parameterized constructor. Yes. Now the approach we are going to here use is pointers, and this is the pointers that are going to be used are head, node, head and wait, let me know, list node is used. List node head and list node tail. Now these two are pointing towards a null. Both of them are pointing towards null because into a given linked list algorithm, the step by step breaking of the problem and understanding. Initially, we can see into the node the element that we might need to insert is 7. So this is an any arbitrary starting number. It initially a two pointer head and tail are pointing towards the same element. And the address is reference as null. As we move forward, we will be traversing and adding the summation into the new linked list. But before solving it, let me again make it clearer. When we add two numbers, say here, given list of number is 2, 3, 2, 4, 3 plus 5, 6, 4. Adding this number, we move from right to left. Addition of 4 plus 3 gives 7, and 6 plus 4 generates a carry with 10, 10, 0, and 5, 6, 7, 8. The answer would come as 8, 0, 7. Achieving this result must be in such a way that we can move forward into the linked list from left to right in our imagination. So, based on the structure of a linked list, we must uh, do reverse of this number like 3, 4, 2, and number 4, 6, 5, and generate a carry from left to right instead of right to left. Now let me again introduce this initial conditions where initially summi- take the summation of two of the digit extracted, add and give us 7. It is 4 plus 3 gives us 7, and this new node into our new linked list is pointing towards a null, and both pointers are pointing to 7 head and tail. Sum. So we will do sum int sum equal to carry. Initially, we should give more priority to carry because carry variable will hold the digit which is not a units which is not at the units place. And let me also initialize the int carry equals to 0 at initial condition. Now here we are going to use a while loop because we need to traverse our linked list object, that is L1 and L2, until we get towards the tail end, that is null. How we are going to do this is giving conditions like traverse until L1. Okay, L1 is not equal to null, or L2 is not equals to null, or carry is not equals to 0 1. Conditions get based on logic this number. We need we we are already entering the inputs into a reversed manner of uh, 243 as 342 reverse manner. In this way we get the last number, that is 2 at the head. Then we are going to add two heads, that will give us 5 plus 2 as 7. So when we are at the L1 linked list, if we are at L1 linked list which is not empty, we need to check it is not an empty. So L1 is not equals to null. What we are going to do is sum equal to sum plus the value. The value will be held by integer val. So we are just going to get the value from this object using dot operator L1 dot val. Point to the next node, that is L1 dot next. Now L1 will hold this value, that is 2. Another number that we should point towards is L2 is not equals to null. We will use same sum equal to sum plus L1, so we will L2 dot val. Now this is based on our steps, that is step number 2. Adding 4 plus 6 gives us 10, right? Then we can extract uh, the last digit, that is 0, by modulus of 10, which will give us a remainder 0. Or if it is 12, then dividing it by 10, which will get 2. Then in some another case it will return us 2 as the remainder. Also we want the carry would be just divide it by 10. So the quotient, like dividing by 10, that is 10 ones are 10. Okay, then 1 would be the quotient that we will get, and this will be stored in carry. These are few applications of operators into any programming language. The value of int digit is going to change, and carry would be remained inside the loop with at the top of the statement. Now after doing submission we must create a new linked list. We can do this by simply creating a new node, that is list node. New node equals to new list node. Input given as the digit. Now go on increasing and adding new nodes achieved after the summation of two numbers into or two digits into the linked list. And we must also give condition about where to point the two pointers, that is head. Suppose if initially a head node, which is actual head node, would be created head equals to null, then the head must point towards the new node, and also tail must point to the new node. That what conditions, then simply uh, then also we need to traverse in the upcoming node. So the the reference variable we created or already given at the back end of this portal of lead code is next of type list node. So it will points to the upcoming node, that is we need to point tail dot next, because after the head the new upcoming summation would be adding towards the tail equals to new node, and tail points toward tail dot next. Okay, that next could be a new node or the null. So after reaching the null at the end, our loop will be get end and values would get printed based upon the given input, and the pre-existing methods at this backend of this code. We are only supposed to write here problem logic or business logic. And what actually matters is what we return. So we are going to return head. This is so because traversing any linked list, the new linked list in our case would start from head and then go on printing the values. Okay, let me try submitting this code, running and submitting. Let me Okay, again the here, okay, the error is using semicolon, not as the L1 equal to L1 dot next. We try this. L2 equals to L2 dot next. Try submitting it again. Okay, okay. Haven't commented this part. How to comment this source. Okay, cannot find symbol L1. So L1 is already pre-recorded in this program. L1 dot haven't given dot next. Maybe okay, I need to improvise. Improvising. Found cycle in the list node. Wrong answer. Okay. What is actually generating the cycle in this? Not getting it. We try getting to a chat GPT. Okay. We will simply find an error. A statement that is this statement into else. Yes, okay, this will be carrying into the else statement because except the first node that is head node, this logic should be implemented to traversing it. So this was not taken into the else part. Was the cycle was repeated the same kind of node, so it was creating a loop that was not exiting. Okay, that was not. So now let me again submit it. So yes, our code is 100% efficient. This result says